Hello, and very happy to see you on my channel tonight. This video, we update the latest news about Prince Harry's birthday. Bad news for Meghan. Royal family snubbed Meghan on happy birthday to Harry. Today, Queen publicly marked the birthday of Prince Harry by sharing on social media a sweet birthday message with an adorable throwback photo, without Meghan in this pic. Her Majesty was the first member of the royal family to publicly mark the birthday of Prince Harry via social media today. The monarch's social media staff wrote on the royal family Twitter account, wishing the Duke of Sussex a very happy birthday. The message was accompanied by a picture showing the Duke laughing with his grandmother. The snap was taken during a Queen's Young Leaders reception at Buckingham Palace in 2017. This message is clearly a hint that without Meghan around be very fun. Who can forget how Meghan treated the royal family? She sees this as hell, which is ridiculous. Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, also marked the Duke of Sussex's birthday, publishing a message on social media a few seconds after the Queen. The royal couple's office, Clarence House, tweeted, wishing a very happy birthday to the Duke of Sussex today. Prince Charles and Camilla's message also included two pictures of Harry without the Duchess of Sussex. In one, the Duke of Sussex smiles during an engagement at Buckingham Palace. In the second, he is with his elder brother, Prince William, and father, the Prince of Wales, at their first edition of the Invictus Games in 2014. Prince Harry is turning 36 today and is widely believed to be spending his special day with his wife Meghan Markle and son Archie Harrison. Meanwhile, it seems that not only the Queen, Prince Charles, but also the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge also dismissed Meghan with the message of greeting Prince Harry's birthday on Instagram. Prince William and Kate Middleton posted a picture of Harry running with Wills and Kate with their greetings attached, wishing a very happy birthday to Prince Harry today. And it's not hard for fans on social media to notice this. With a Kensington Royal Instagram commenter, we just love to remember how happy he was. Ah, the good old days, the shade of them using this pic rather than one including his wife. The second fan noted, no Meghan, no cry. Meghan is out of the picture literally. A nice reminder of happier times before it all fell apart. Meanwhile, the third explains, they left someone out of the picture. When it was Princess Anne's 70th, they posted pics of themselves with Princess Anne, not with her and her husband. So why is it wrong that they post a pic of themselves with Harry on his birthday without Meghan? Simple answer, it isn't wrong. Another fan added, Harry looks so happy here. Never see him with smiles like this now. The selection of the photo seems clear to me. Happy birthday, Prince Harry. How does Kate manage to look beautiful even when running? Happy birthday, Prince Harry, a fan comments. But as I said in the previous video, it's nightmare with Harry when the family of three is now based in California and moved in early July into their £11.1 million mansion in Montecito, Santa Barbara. While they will surely mark this special day for the Duke, Meghan, Harry, and Archie are unlikely to head out. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, indoor dining is still very limited in most counties in California, which has been one of the U.S. states worst hit by COVID-19. The state is also being threatened by wildfires, which since August 15th have killed 24 people and destroyed 4,200 properties. Meanwhile, in the latest news about Princess Diana of Netflix, to get their amounts of money worth Netflix, obviously had to come up with something controversial, exactly what everyone thought and dreaded. Where are cozy family documentaries, caring, sharing nature programs? Prince Harry and Prince William could be set to clash over his and Meghan Markle's Netflix deal, with the streaming site home to a show that tackles a highly controversial issue in the royal family. Netflix The Crown's new series shows Princess Diana's struggle with bulimia, but Princess Diana has a right for her personal struggles not to be continually highlighted. Princess Diana did a biography herself that dealt with her life, and this should be the one official account of her life. That Harry has used his mother's death to play the victim card every time his behavior is called into question, and is now using her memories to make financial gain for himself is disgusting. Shame on your Harry. No respect for his mother's memory. A TV insider said, William and other senior royals are incredibly uncomfortable about this drama, and Livid Harry is now in partnership with the company that's airing it. It's the latest in a long line of flashpoints between the brothers, but there are few more sensitive subjects than the plight of their mother. The royal family are also believed to be uncomfortable with some of the situations portrayed by the Netflix show. A spokesperson said, Prince Harry is doing everything but waves a big flag at the future king, Prince Charles and the royal family, with the words murder on it. Shame he's battering them over their heads using Netflix money. They have sunk to a new low. Nothing these two do makes them remotely look royal. They act like a couple of money-grabbing spongers and always complain about privacy, then cry when they don't get noticed. The source added, I should think William is mad at Harry. Who could blame him? Harry has sold his own family down the river and feeds off the death of his mother. He should be ashamed of himself. Just when you think he can't sink any lower, he does. Harry Markle is just following in the greedy footsteps of his uncle Andy. He and his horrible social climbing wife, or maybe he's the wife, selling out his own family and his mother's memory to please his mistress. So why would anyone, royal or not, want their lives parodied for the entertainment of the people who only know them through the media? Harry can cry foul all he likes about press intrusion on his personal life, but he's not man enough to stand against it if it means it will lose him money. I think it is a too recent period in the royal family's life. It was a very bad time, and maybe they should call a halt to making the Crown series. And the latest news. We discuss a little news. Queen Elizabeth II has remained in power for nearly 68 years now, as both Britain and the world's longest reigning living monarch. What happens when the Queen dies? The Queen has held on to the throne for almost 7 decades, far exceeding the rule of Empress of India Queen Victoria and her long-ruling predecessors. She is now 94 and shows no sign of slowing down in the near or distant future. The monarch has also chosen not to relinquish her position until her death, raising questions about what might happen should the situation arise. The Queen has remained in her position so long it would prove difficult to predict with certainty what would happen on her death. But the death of a monarch will ripple both through public and private life, and officials have formed a plan. The Queen's death would start publicly with the word bridge. The announcement, London Bridge is down, is the code phrase used to signal when the Queen dies. Only those in her inner circle will find out first, as the news gradually ripples out towards the general public. Millions of news organizations will already have arbitraries and pieces prepared to publish the second they receive the information. Meanwhile, the Queen's funeral would likely follow 12 days of national mourning, during which the Queen's body will lie in Westminster Hall. Crowds would gather to get one last glimpse of the late Queen, with flags lowered to half-mast. The Archbishop of Canterbury would lead the funeral, either from Westminster Abbey or St. Paul's Cathedral, before burial alongside her mother and father in St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle. And Prince Charles will become the next British monarch immediately, taking the throne after his time as the longest king in waiting in history. He is free to choose his own regnal title and may not become King Charles III as experts assume. His full name is Charles Philip Arthur George, so he could become the next King Philip if he wanted. And the coronation, Prince Charles' accession, is automatic and doesn't require a coronation for him to rule in his mother's place. The Accession Council, made up of the Lord Mayor of the City of London, Privy Councillors, House of Lords members, and High Commissioners of Commonwealth realms, acknowledges and proclaims his position. A coronation is a state event, not like a royal wedding, managed by the government and attended by statesmen, and the Archbishop of Canterbury will crown the new king. Personally, I hope this doesn't happen soon after the recent series of scandals. His Majesty needs to be firmly here to keep the monarchy from losing more reputation. And you, what do you think if the Queen dies? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to leave your comments on Harry's birthday news. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button now so you don't miss out on great videos in the future. Now, thanks for watching. See you in the next videos.